Cracking, gente. Welcome back to Frank's Vibes. Welcome back to the show. This is what it do, though. What it be like, what it do, though. We got in this motherfucker. Shit, real quick. Damn. What is cracking, homies? Gente, hit that like button. If you're watching in the future, make sure you smash on that like button and support the gente. It's important.
So 40. Oh, I didn't check it.
Yeah, what it do?
12:40. Don't voice it. I know it. Don't voice it.
Chill, homies. Post the link for the homie. Kick back, what it do? Friday night, what are you guys doing? One person in this bitch. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's up, my boy? What it do, Duke? What it do, my boy, Duke? How you doing, my boy? When you want to do part 2, part 3, part 4, let me know, my boy. Chillin', G. I'm about to have on the homie Silent from, I think he's from Colorado. He's from Colorado, too. About to get to know the homie and bust this interview down for the subscribers and the viewers. You know, that live, proper content, homie. That's where you get it at right here, my boy. Right here on this channel. Keep it righteous. Pueblo, Spencer. That's right. He's from Pueblo. I knew that was about right, homie, but I didn't want to say the wrong name, the wrong city. You know what I mean? Out of respect for the homie. But shouts out to all my homies, all my G's out there in Pueblo, Colorado, homie. Shouts out to all my homies. Shouts out to the homie too, Duke right there. Shouts out to the homie Duke too. Yeah, the homies from Pueblo too. Yeah, you're from It's All Good. Oh, that's right. Hit the link, my boy. Did I post it? Shit. My bad, G.
Yeah.
I didn't even post the link. Spencer out here, babe. Want my phone, Papa? Here. Puppy. Here, get my phone.
Thanks.
My bad, G. I didn't even post the link, huh? Spencer. My bad, dog. Hit that link right there, my boy, and then you jump right on. That's right, homie. Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Walters from Colorado, tapping in with me, dog. Some real love right there, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, go over there. Go pick your phone.
And you better subscribe.
Hey, what's up? Get out of here, boy. Go watch TV. Go play your game. Go to the room. Go to the room.
Dad, can I tell you something? Make sure you subscribe.
All right. They're going to subscribe. Get out of here. Go play.
Okay. Oh, put this on.
What's up, my boy?
What's up, homie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling. How you doing, huh?
Pretty good, man. Got back to the crib. Had to go get some butter quick, you know?
That's right. But they're just chilling or what?
Yeah, I'm just chilling now, waiting for my homie to pull up. He hasn't smoked bud all day, so I told him pull up and I'll smoke some bud with him and shit, you know?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that shit's hard, huh? When you don't gotta smoke bud all day.
Oh, man, I already know.
That should be hard, homie. What's good with you, dog?
But I'm just chilling right now. Fuck it. Got done working on some designs and shit for Latin Beast TV. I'm the graphic designer for Latin Beast, so
Right, salute to that shit.
I had to do a couple designs and then and shit. Okay. For the people.
What do you like? Graphic art? You do the design like all the graphic designs, all the art?
Yeah, all the artwork that comes out of Latin Beast TV. I'm the graphic coordinator for that. Shout out to my homie Tone for putting me on.
Hey, that's feeding me right there, dog. That's legit. I've seen you with a lot of big time known rappers, dog. Salute to that shit, homie.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
I was like, all right. When I started, go through, like, check out your profile, like, okay. I saw YB up in there. I'm like, damn, that's right, homie.
Yeah. YB actually pulled up to the hood. He pulled up to my neighborhood and shit. He did a music video with one of my homies who's now locked up and shit. Free the homie. Yeah, YB's the homie and shit. We even got a record together. Make sure everyone fucking tapped into that shit.
Yeah, that's just dope, fool. That shit was hella female.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you got some female ass music too.
oh yeah. I appreciate you. Fucking I got a couple solo songs, but for the most part, I'm part of a group called Still City Hustlers and shit. It's me and my homie Stomper from my neighborhood and my homie Stev and shit. So that's usually what I try focusing on is the group and shit. But every now and then, I'll come out with some solo music and shit.
Yeah, you guys got the music for the streets for sure, my boy. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
strictly for the homies. That's the
Yeah,
whole.
yeah. That shit strictly. That shit banging, homie. That shit, I was like, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and we got other kinds of shit too. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's not all just gang music and shit. We got
Yeah.
some money making music, some shit. Fucking want to go make some money too. Got some songs like that. You about to go cheat on your bitch. We got some of them jams too. So we got a variety of other shit. It's not all strictly gang shit.
Right. Hey, what about that one song you made with that about when you're talking to the youngster? What is it called, homie?
Oh, little homie.
Yeah, that song right there is.
Yeah. The music video's out on Latin Beats TV. It's also available on all streaming platforms and shit. But yeah, that's one of my favorite records that we did and shit. Shout out to my homie Lil Travi- Shout out to my homie Travieso. He was the main fool and he was the little homie in that video and shit.
Oh, is that right? That's a little homie. That's right. Yeah, that's a bad little video, homie. I like that. Video. Makes a lot of sense.
Like a little movie and shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's our whole thing too. Like when we like with our music videos and shit, like we don't want the typical, with all the homies standing around in front of lowriders and shit. That's cool and shit. But like to us, we feel like that's just like a basic video. You know what I mean? Everyone's doing that. So when we come up with the song and shit, we'll sit there and we'll think of like, all right, how can we turn this into a little movie and shit? That way when they watch it, it's like they're watching an actual movie and shit. And we got a couple videos that are like that, has like a whole little storyline and shit to them. But then again, we also have them ones where it's just the homies in front of lowriders and shit too. Those are good to have too, but like we want to stand out, you know what I mean? So we can try to storylines and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that one definitely stands out like a little movie type.
Yeah,
it definitely keeps them. It definitely keps you watching. I could tell you. You know what I mean? That's
sure.
That's just sick, fool.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, hey, so altogether, how how long have you been producing music? Since when?
So I've been rapping ever since I was like about maybe 12. But I didn't actually start recording until like I was about 14. And
wow.
The way we recorded, it was just on a little tape player with a little built-in microphone, put it up next to the speaker, and it's all one. So if it's me and the homie on the song, I go first and I do good, and then the homie goes and he fucks up. We got to start all over again, and then vice versa. If I fuck up, then we'll have to start all over. And then eventually, as time went on, I turned about 16, 17, then we upgraded our studio equipment to fucking analog digital recorders and shit, burning on shit. So until I was like about 14, I was making music up until I had just turned 18, and I caught a case and I got sent to prison for 6 years. So I did pretty much my whole 20s in the joint and shit, and then when I got out, I came back out and I wanted to get back into music, while I was locked up. Like I would spit posts for the homies and shit, and like they're like, "Damn, fool, you're fucking sick. Fool, you got to get out there and fucking do something." Like that's my mission, homies, because I got a bunch of homies that are locked up right now.
Yeah, dog. A bunch of solid homies that are got talent, homie, that are just sitting there all.
Never getting out, so you know what I mean. So they told me that like when you get out, fool, you know what I mean. Like do it for the homies and shit, And ever since I got out, it's been strictly for the homies and shit. Fucking, I hit the ground running, Fucking, I was out not even 6 months. After 6 years, not even 6 months, we had a concert. We got booked to do a concert out in Utah. So I left state on parole to Utah to go do a concert and shit. And I don't know if you ever been on parole, but on parole you can't leave.
You can't leave. Yeah, certain radius. Yeah.
But yeah, and then ever since then, we just have been having constant shows. We do about maybe like fucking 8 shows a year, every year. Maybe more, maybe a little bit less and shit. But we're always getting booked for concerts and shit. And then like I said, not even 6 months after I got out, we were already fucking getting features with big artists that we grew up listening to.
Man, that shit's sick, fool.
Yeah, and then
cool. Go ahead, Spencer. Go ahead, dog. My bad, dog.
And before Toker passed away, Toker from Brownside, because I have his personal page on Facebook, Tony Ruiz page and shit, fucking and I had him on Facebook when I got out, because when I got out the joint, you know what I mean? I was looking up people that I used to bump and shit on Facebook and shit, and I would see if they would have personal pages and shit, and I would add them and shit, and most of them would be back and shit, and then with Toke, it was completely unexpected with him. One day I had hopped on his live. He was with Lady Benz, and I gave him a shout out, and he's like that's the young homie right there. He's like that little homie's doing it right. He's like, fucking that fool got some banging ass music. I'll show you some links and shit from that fool and shit. Fucking but yeah, he was just showing love. I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I see you doing it, homie. And like every time I don't know if you remember the Toker show and shit. Like every time I was off on there,
Simone, I remember that shit.
He'd be like, oh yeah, that's the homie right there. He's like, hey homie, he's like, I'm gonna shoot you my email. He's like, send me some fucking music. Send me some music. I'm gonna play your shit on the Toker show. Like, hell yeah, cool, showing us a lot of love, and then we would chop it up, you know what I mean? We would chop it up about music and shit, and then just about shit and fucking. I had hit him up. I was like, hey homie, we're about to have an album release, homie. Is there anything you could do to help me, homie? He's like, check this out, Young G. You know how he talks. Check this out, Young G. He's like, when your album drops, he's like, I'm gonna fly you guys out here, and we'll have an album release party here at the Brownside store.
Damn,
and he goes after that. He goes, we'll see how it goes, and we could chop it up about getting some shit, about, you know what I mean, getting some shit going. So I was like, damn, homie, the homie's about to put us on. Fuck yeah, and I grew up to Brownside, like
full fuck yeah, all day, homie.
And then unfortunately, a month before our album was about to drop, fucking he passed away and shit. So. But I'm still tapped in with Danger. Little Danger came out here to Colorado not that long ago. He's always showing love and shit.
That's right, homie. It's a pleasure to have you on, dog. I was gonna just ask you about that Toker, homie, because he ran across my mind when you said it, homie. Like I was already had it on my tongue, homeboy. I was about to tell you, like, hey, I've seen the vlogs on your channel, like on your Instagram, my boy, with Toker and shit. I'm like, hey, that's feeding me, fool. Like, hey, homie. That's a fucking that right there is something to cherish forever, my boy.
I always tell my people like I could quit music right now and I would be happy with what I did, homie. Just getting the acknowledgement from Toker.
Simone, you're right.
That's like a huge milestone.
Hey, let me hit on. I'm gonna hit on another one you just said. And one thing about Toker, if you know him and you really supported him, you know that he didn't support a lot of autos, and he didn't. If your name came out of his mouth, homie, it's because it was rare when homie said like, "Hey, shouts out to this auto." Like you know what I mean? You gotta have a spot in homeboy's heart, homie, because he didn't really like. He didn't shout fools out like that, homie.
He didn't fuck with too many people. If he had like the slightest idea that he was being a fucking rat or a fucking fake, homie, like he wouldn't fuck with you, So like him fucking with me, homie, like that shit was real humbling, homie. That shit was a blessing, homie, and like I carry that shit proud, I got a poster of him right there, posted up in the studio,
Hey, that's feeding me, folks. Hey, that's fucking legit right there, G. Because I grew up with Toker, Brownside, Danger, Danger, aggressive boys now and shit, like, that shit. And then I saw you on the picture with like the Brownside boys and shit. I'm like, hey, homie, that's fucking,
for sure. Yeah,
that's fucking. Hey, homie, and come on my platform, like that shit's feeding me, dog. Because what I try to do is bring on the homies that are. I of course I don't just, you get these channels, dog, and they bring anybody on, but I try to like, usually I let people that bring on or refer to me, homie,
Yeah,
I try not to take nobody that's just some odd person, because you never know, my boy,
Yeah, for sure. So, that's how it is. A lot of fake motherfuckers going around right now, and it's fucking oversaturated in the game to where the real motherfuckers are getting kind of like pushed out the way, So the real ones got to stick together, homie. Got to stick together and. Like having me on, homie, I could tell you a real one. You know what I mean? So like I said, the real ones are together.
I got family doing life right now too, and I feel you on when you say you get people behind the wall. Like I got family doing life all day and shit, homie. So it strikes home, dog, when you say like you do it for the people that are stuck, homie. Because I got family back that's stuck.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's who supports us. You know what I mean? That's our biggest fan base is the homies. So
That's why I made this channel for the homies. That's why I made this channel, my G, because I thought like it was important. Like, okay, you got a certain channel, but everybody, I don't talk on politics. I don't talk on none that has, homie. I don't touch that, G.
Yeah.
Me and you know where that leads to, homie, and that that's not what I'm trying to, take in that direction, my boy. So, when I post media, G, I let the rapper or the whoever's talking be the source, my G. I'll say like, subscribe, my intro, but I never put my 2 cents on nothing, And I've been told by a lot of homies that, hey, you know what? I like that, G. I like what you're doing. You don't speak on the homie. You just let the homies, play it out, and you stay out of it. G, you just say, like, subscribe, and I'm like, that's how it should be, though, homie. Like, it's cool. Shouts out to the ones that talk on it, but it's a dangerous game when you speak on the next name, G.
Especially when it comes to the homies, especially because we run a tight ship, and
homie.
You should know that we don't speak on the internet about.
Hey, let's be honest, fool.
About certain people. Yeah, it's definitely a game for the fools who about this shit here on the internet. And I'll watch. When they're talking about it, I'm right there. I'll listen.
Because it's part of our culture, G. And I don't just post on the negative, my boy. I post on the positive too, G. If you go through my list, I have when the homies are doing positive, when the homies are talking. Like, I keep up to date with the homies. You know what I mean?
I see that. I didn't even notice, but I've been subscribed to your YouTube channel, and like there has been videos that I've watched, So when I tapped in with you, shout out to the homie Loped Out TV too, because he's the one who tapped me in with you and shit. He's like, hit this
he's a homie.
Do an interview and shit, So shout out to that homie and shit. But yeah, I see the homie, how you as opposed to everyone else, they just go for the negative shit. You know what I mean? You go for the negative shit too, but on the other side of the coin, you're going for the positive shit too. You know what I mean? And that's good. We need more of that. We need more Rasa, more people with outlets like yours, more voices and shit to bring that shit to the light. You know what I mean? Because everyone looks at us as the negative side. You know what I mean? They think it's all fucking troublemakers and gangbangers. I mean, which is true to an extent, but there's other muscles who are in the bullshit but are still fucking trying to get to the community, trying to do shit. You know what I mean? Try to lead the youth in the right direction. You know what I mean? Because I've been through it. You know what I mean? I've been on the battlefield. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of motherfuckers never even seen the North End. You know what I mean? Like, I was on the battlefield with them. You know what I mean? So I try schooling the little homies. Like yeah, it's cool to rep your neighborhood, do this and that, get it. You know what I mean? Put in work and shit, but know what comes with the shit at the same time. You know what I mean? And like, because when we were growing up, our older homies didn't tell us that, It was just like, yeah, go put in work, and we used to idolize wanting to go to prison. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but like us, like growing up in the hood and shit, like we kind of idolize. We wanted to go to prison. You know what I mean, we looked forward to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
To that, and older homies didn't tell us like, oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of my duty now with the little homies, especially because with a little bit of influence that I have, you know what I mean? Like how Toke, like, you know what I mean? I got that shit from Toke. So I mean, if you have influence over somebody, if don't lead them in the wrong direction. If they're gonna go in the wrong direction, that's on them. But let them know what comes with the bullshit,
Yeah. It's funny. It's good you touched on that one because I'm gonna touch on that same topic, my boy. Like you said, we're bred. Like, okay, homie, I come from a line of, I usually don't. I'll just say this, homie. I come from a background of people that, been through it. That's how I'll say it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you come from a line of people who've been through it, my G, you and me, dog. We already know, homie, that you're bred. You're raising. It's like, no, homie. There's no turns, G. It's only fucking straightforward, my boy. And only a few know that shit, dog. And a lot of people be like, oh, you could have went this way. You could have went that way. How the fuck when you got people on both sides telling you you're going this way, homeboy? You know what I mean? From the gate, from birth, homie, you're going the same way we're going. We're going to school you. We're going to put you on game. This is what you're going to expect. This is how it's going to be. You better fucking expect this. You better start, lifting some weights, my G. Like, you get a little bit bigger,
program time only.
You better start catching your wind. Like, that's, the ones that know, homie. If they don't know what I'm speaking on, and they don't know. It is what it is, homie.
They don't know. If they don't know, if they keep fucking up, they will know. They'll learn.
Yeah, and it's sad because, okay, like, there's a lot of, youngsters with talent, and then they end up in a bad position, dog, and they realize, like, hey, homie, this is not the ride I want. you know. But then it's you don't put everybody in the line of fire now, dog, because you couldn't take the ride you thought you could take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
This shit
Yeah.
doesn't come with like, yeah, you might go and be like, hey, dog, this, and that. Yeah, you're locked up. No one can do nothing to you, right? But if you're somebody to like somebody, your family's always out here. You gotta worry about your
Yeah,
family.
you gotta worry about what's happening to your family out there,
Fuck
especially like I said,
yourself.
there's somebody in there. You know what I mean? You gotta worry about your people out here, and that's gonna fuck.
Like fuck yourself. Take it. Whatever's coming to you is better that way. Protect your family first. That's what I'm telling. Like I'll always tell youngsters, like if you're not ready for that, I tell my nephew too, because I see him like on his Facebook with little home. Like fuck, I'll call him like, what the fuck are you doing, G? Like go fucking get your ass to work, my boy. Like how you gonna support the hood or do what you ain't got no cash, homie? What good are you?
Yeah, for sure.
What good are you, my boy? You
A
know?
lot, a lot of youngsters don't understand that shit. Like it's cool to be with your homies and shit. Yeah, I mean, I was like that too as a youngster. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah. I grew up with
Yeah.
the homies were my family, so
We
shit,
didn't
dog. I know.
we
You
didn't
know?
move. We didn't move how they move now. You know what I mean? Like the way they moving now, it's reckless. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you made me go back
Very,
in the
very
story
reckless.
lane, dog. You make me go in the story lane and shit. Fuck,
Oh, I
homie.
already know, homie. I already know.
I remember like fucking when we were youngins and shit, we'd be like at a certain pad and shit, watching out like for the hoorah, and then my cousins and them be like doing their thing, you know what I mean? And when we were little kids on like in the driveway on the bikes and like, hey, as little motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, hey, fucking riding your bike, like, but you're really like fucking on point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There's your phone.
Sunday, Monday. Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, that shit's funny. Let me check where your controllers are real quick. My bad. Here.
Check that up.
Now I have my kids and I'm like, oh, it's on its way.
Well,
It's on its way. Now I have my kids and I'm like, I try to do better because I'm way older, homie. I'm so like try to do better, homies. It's kind of
Yeah,
no.
and I think it came too like when you have kids, you know, when you have kids, that's when you start like I guess you could say you have an epiphany and you don't want your kids growing up like that, you know.
You start. I always tell myself,
let them know about the bullshit. Let them know about the bullshit, homie. But
Yeah.
let them know what comes with the bullshit too. At the same time, you know what I mean? Don't hide that from them. You know what I mean?
yeah, I always tell my
Otherwise, they're just gonna fuck up. Otherwise, they're just gonna fuck up and they end up in fucking prison. You know?
Simon, you're right, fool. And it happens to too many of us, G. And I always try to tell my nephews, like, hey, homie, you don't want to be like me, G. Be better. Go get a house, go get a car, get a fucking family, fool. That shit's gangster right there, my boy. You know what I mean? Like, get your ass up at 4 a.m., come home at 6, fool, because you're driving a big ass tractor, like that shit's gangster, my boy, because you can come home with money, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I see the streets are cool. I said, stay active. That's freedom, fool. Hell yeah. But go to work, G.
Handle your fucking tierra, you know what I mean? Handle your business and shit, you know?
Hey, because I know in your class, your time, and my time, dog, it was the same kind of era. I could tell. So back then, our kind of homies were like, we wanted to respect. We wanted to look good. We wanted to approach what people wanted to approach us. We wanted respect us when they approached us, homie. Shit like that. We wanted money. We wanted to get shit. We wanted to look good. We wanted to have things. I don't know, dog. Drugs have taken over the young. The sad thing is that they're fighting a new generation, dog.
What it is the drugs took over the older generation. You know what I mean? So all the older homies, they're all smoked out. So they ain't giving their young homies glecha that like they should. You know what I mean? Because they're all fucked up and foul. So we got the little homies out there fucking running amok. You know what I mean? Not fucking. There's no structure. You know what I mean? It's because there's no one there to fucking guide them because the guider is fucking all fucking quacked out and shit.
Yeah. Hey, fool, you're right. Or browned out, my boy. On this side, it's brown. Yeah, I feel like and most of the older homies are already like I trip out, fool, because I see other vatos, like you see vatos, you see, and you know what it be, and you're like, damn, fool, this fool is fucking all browned out. Like, man, then just run up on them and boom, boom, and gone. Like.
Yeah. It's
what good are you, fool? Like,
it's the same here too. It's a lot of the fucking yellow and the brown
zombies.
Yeah, and I lost a lot of good homies. You know what I mean? Fools that were from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? That were solid ass homies, and then they fucking get on that shit and they lose themselves, homie. So we cut,
Get themselves in a wreck, my boy.
cut them
Yeah,
off, you know. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't like any type of drugs. You know, I just smoke bud and drink. I hardly even drink. You know what I mean? I'll drink like two
I don't
beers.
even.
All
Hey, you're
fucked
right.
up, homie.
Hey, fool, I don't even hardly drink either. I just smoke here and there. I smoke every day, but hey, fool, I take care of my shit. I take care of my kids, and I do what I gotta do, you know. And I don't really drink because when I drink, I get a little like my mind starts to like want to go backwards, homie. So it's like I try to stay away from drinking because then fucking I start getting evil thoughts. I want to say, you know what I mean? Like, but man, hey, how do you feel about social media, my boy? Like. Right now, it's like we got all this shit going on, dog. With like certain gente, you know, even older youngins posting guns and shit. Like, hey, homie, I think that shit's bad because like feds are always watching, you know, no matter what. And if they're not watching, they're gonna watch.
They're gonna be watching.
Because when you create too much attention to yourself, all that hype and shit, that shit comes with consequences, homie. Whether it's the homies or it's this side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come.
Man, social media. I mean, that definitely changed a lot on how motherfuckers move. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers ain't moving in silence no more. You know what I mean? Everything is posted on social media. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers just want to, as they say, clout chasing. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking like. But I think at the same time too, if we would have had, if growing up, if we would have had that social media too, I think it would have been the same motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? It would have been the same thing.
It would have been worse.
It would have been worse. You know what I mean? We would have been fucking murking fools on live camera right there in the enemy's neighborhood. They do that shit now, you know, but back then, you know what I mean? There wasn't cameras and shit. You know what I mean? So
it was more active. And you can get away easier, you know.
Yeah, with the social media shit, it's fucking dry snitching on motherfuckers, you know. That's all it is. I see this shit all the fucking time. You know what I mean? People sharing pictures of fucking people who are wanted by the police station. They share it. Like, motherfucker, you're pretty much aiding the cops in trying to fucking find this wanted person. You know what I mean? And like you're pretty much dry snitching. You know what I mean? And then you're over there like, oh, like fuck a rap. But homie, you're over there fucking dry snitching. You know what I mean? Cause now the cops looking at you like, oh, you probably know this dude now. So now they're gonna go look at your shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Now you got unwanted, what the homies say, unwanted attention.
And then another thing about social media too, like it's a damn shame how it came. Like, you know, like how gangsters move, homie, like in the streets, homie. Like if you want to get somebody's attention, homie, you take it to the streets. You know what I mean? You bring it to them in the streets, and you fucking keep that shit off the internet. You know what I mean? But it comes to the point now where motherfuckers are fucking tapping. You know what I mean? Acting like they're in the streets, but they're not. They're on the internet. So the only way to get their attention is to go to the internet. You know what I mean? Like you tell me to reach you in the fucking streets, but you ain't in the streets. I can't find you, homie. So it's a damn shame I have to come to the internet to fucking call you out. You know what I mean?
Simone, you're right, my boy. Because somebody that's really connected, dog, always knows somebody that knows you. And I tell that shit to everybody, my boy. So I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, so if somebody, like I tell everybody, like if somebody really wants to get at me about a certain video, they know how to get at me, dog. That shit ain't no lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hit me in the messages. You know what I mean? Ain't that hard? You know what I mean? Or
I had a certain individual.
You have a mutual friend, homie. Have link us up, homie. You know what I mean? You got homie. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I had a certain individual, a big time. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't do that, but I would say an artist, right? And they flagged all my videos I had of them, dog. And then they demonetized my channel for 30 days.
You know who you're talking about, my boy.
So hey, watch on. I have receipts, dog, but I don't do all that, homie, because I that doesn't really, to me, it's all, you know, to me, it don't need to go to that level, G, you know what I mean? Because just YouTube, homie, internet, right?
Yeah, it's somebody else's business on what we got going on, know what I mean?
Simone, but what got to me is that this shit that I built, homie, I built it by myself, dog, off of hard work and time, success, and dedication, dog.
Yeah.
So for someone to report all the videos that I'm just trying to give them a little fame because I felt like they were being a little, you know, pushed down a little bit by the homies. But then I found out by the other homie, like in person, like, hey, fool, you know, this is the situation, blah, blah, blah. And then, okay. And then I got flagged for the videos. And I'm like, man, fool, I should have took them down before. Fuck, you know? Yeah. I got demonetized, whatever, dog. And I'm like, whatever, homie. But I came back stronger, and I came back harder, and I came back better. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
you know.
and then they they know it's good content too, and they know that they're not really capitalizing off of it. So
Hey,
they're gonna try to brag it.
I think everybody should have a podcast. Well, you know what? I heard someone said that the big artists shouldn't have podcasts or whatever, dog. But I think every raza should have a podcast because if you're unique in your own way, homie, you're gonna have your own lane. You're gonna have your own viewers, no matter how big the next platform is next to you, my dog. You know. And if
Yeah,
you have that mindset where like I can't do it because Mr. Criminal has a platform, or because this Vato has a platform, or Lucky Hood Stars, or King Little G, like those Vatos got big platforms, right? But that should never stop a homie from, still
yeah,
saying,
doing your own thing. Yeah,
"Got
that,
my
if
own
anything,
lane."
if anything, that should inspire you to fucking get your own podcast going. You know what I mean?
And I
But
built this shit from the ground up, fool, like straight up, you know. And like I could have had a more views, fool, and all that shit. But I watch what I post. I try to, cause like I tell all my people I bring on, dog. If you go back to all my lives, you're all solid homies. I always tell them this, dog. It only takes one mistake, G, to tear down the whole channel, my boy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's it, you know.
yeah.
One mistake. And I got family, and there's tablet. From what I heard, my family told me, hey, we got okay, my stepdad, he's doing time right now, right? Well, I'm not gonna say like I don't want to put his information out there, but anyway, he got a tablet, right? And so I guess they're giving tablets out, homie, and my mom's like, fucking, I was just tripping out. I'm like, hey, fool, like, man, I can't wait till that fool gets out. That fool has a fucking crazy story, dog. Almost home.
Yeah, yeah. They got tablets out here too. They took them for a while because the fools were fucking doing some crazy shit on them and shit. So they took them for a while and they were trying to fucking fix them and shit. And uh, when I got out, they still didn't have. They took them away, but a couple of my homies said that they got them now. But you gotta be like incentive unit and shit. And other homies ain't in the incentive unit. You know what I mean? They're in trouble, catching write-ups and shit. Fucking
Yeah, you catch me right. Yeah, I took it away last time because that fool got a write up and shit. He was tripping on the seal, I guess. And that fool, like, they took that fool shit. Like, they even took my mom's visit and shit because that fool was tripping on the seal and shit. Like, over 5 minutes, but that's just how it be though. 5 minutes, that's something serious, homie. You get fucking 5 minutes to get you taken out, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, but we got like all the homie right here is solid, homie. This is a good homie right here, dog. Like 951 Records, Mr. Tekken.
Oh yeah, I heard of that homie. He's actually been fucking with me for a while. I've been saying
I'm actually tapped in I'm actually tapped in with the Vato, like tapped in, like solid homie. Got a lot of love for him.
Where's 915? Where's that? Texas? Is that Texas 915?
Yeah, Chugo Town, Texas.
Yeah.
Salute Vegas. That's my member, one of my members, Vegas profile story. My bad. That's another solid wood. Vegas. He's from Vegas. Solid ass wood right there too.
Yeah,
that's my boy right there.
Salute. Hell yeah, that's right.
That's my boy, dog. He's tapped in a real way, Las Vegas style, homie. Salute.
And you're out there are you out there in California?
Yeah, I'm right here in California, Riverside, California.
Shit, hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's like by Anaheim. Is that by Anaheim and shit? That's by Anaheim.
Yeah, like an hour and a half from Anaheim.
Yeah. The homie, I don't know if you've seen our music video, that Real Ones Only. That was like a little movie too. That was. Like
I was listening to that one earlier. That shit hard.
The homie at the end, he's from Anaheim. My homie Looney and shit. He just got out from doing 13 years and shit here in Colorado.
That's right.
Yeah, but he's from out there.
Yeah, fool. I definitely gotta go through your catalog, my boy. I have been going through it though, fool. Serio.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, I definitely. I want to say that like it ain't all just gang shit. You know what I mean? We got different flavors for different. You know what I mean? Different moods and shit.
I heard you got some love. I've been hearing your tracks, but I meant like me. I mainly like the hood shit. Like, and I don't. Hey, I'll be honest, dog. I don't really bump hood music, G. Like I don't like. I mean, it's rare when I bump hood music. I guess I bump hood music to newer. I want to say newer style.
Newer shit, yeah, for sure.
Not older. And I can't bump older. I mean, like back then, yeah, hell yeah, like. Mr. D, remember Southland Records? Hey, who remembers that shit? Hey, how come nobody talks about Snapper no more? That Vato, hey, what happened? Nobody talks about that Vato no more, dog.
Kind of the homies because we're talking about how Mr. Criminal is like squashing beefs with all the fucking homies and shit.
You
That's his
squash it
little
with
thing, you know.
snapper.
He should, yeah, we're like he should squash it with snapper now. You know what I mean? And
That would be a
the big
fucking
thing.
good one.
That was the big thing in Chicano rap when that whole beef started and shit. So the bridges to be amended, I think that'll be even a bigger thing in Chicano rap.
Yup, that'd be something for the books, my boy. Snapper and criminal squash it.
Yeah, that'll be dope as fuck. That's dope. That's dope that King Little G and Young Dopey squashed that shit.
That's cool. Mr. Capone and criminal squashed it too. Hey, shouts out to
Yeah.
Mr. Capone though. I actually tapped in with that Vato in a real way. That fool's a humble ass Vato, straight up. A lot of people talk a lot of, but if you know that Vato like in real life, connected with him, he's a humble cat, homie. I can say that for a fact,
Hell yeah.
He's a humble ass dude, homie. Straight up.
Fucking what was I? I was gonna say something. Did you even see too? Criminal had posted that he's gonna squash. He's gonna help squash between Capone and Bozo even.
Yeah, they did squash it.
Oh, they did. They did
Yeah,
already.
Bozo, yeah, I got a video on it. Bozo said, "Yeah, only for criminal, he'll let it go."
Oh shit, that's what's up. That's crazy.
Hey.
I never thought I'd see that shit, but that's what's up. That you just gotta. Hopefully it's just all genuine. You know what I mean, and not just for the clout or whatever. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's
That's the problem, dog. That's like clout's the new drug for some people, my boy.
Yeah, sure, and that comes along with the social media shit too. Like I said, everyone wants to post everything. You know what I mean? Like even me, I'll get some excited news to like musically some excited news, so I want to go post that shit. You know what I mean? Let motherfuckers know, like. You know what I mean? I think we're all guilty of it. Some other people are just more fucking go to a little bit more extension than we would, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Some people go a little bit more detailed in it. They actually like they throw names and pictures and names.
I mean, it gets people and then it gets people in trouble. It gets that some motherfucker gets in trouble.
Yeah, like I got people, my people that watch, like family watch my show, my homies, people that tapped in with me in a real way, and I throwing names out there like frisbees and fuck, homie, that's a bad look. So Benny. Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, so social media back then would have been fuck, homie. There would have been a lot more chaos if social media was around back then.
Yeah, I could just imagine.
Can you fucking imagine if you knew where people were really like? You see the background. I know where that fool's at.
And back then when gangbanging was real, you know what I mean? So you could just imagine the videos that run across and shit. It's crazy now, but imagine back then. Sheesh.
Yeah, dog. How do you feel about this is a question because you're a solid active homie, so I'm gonna ask from another homie to another homie. So I posted a video where the homie said that whoever posts on issues that are going on the internet or on social media are rats. How do you feel about that shit?
You said that shit? That's what you said?
That's what he said. That's what the person said in the video, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. If you're over there fucking talking about shit that could potentially put cases on people, and you're over there putting it out on the internet, like I was saying earlier, fucking sharing pictures of wanted people, to me that's considered a dry snitch. You know what I mean? You're helping.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is like you're helping spread the word. You know what I mean?
So the King Little G situation, that's what he was speaking on. Like he said, homeboy posted that he slapped the vato, whatever. He said that's considered like snitching, you know?
I mean,
I was like, damn, homie, I kind of started scratching my head. I'm like, I'm a content creator.
It's not, he's not wrong. You know what I mean? That's right. You know what I mean? You're over there, like I said, potentially put in a case on somebody. If you get in a fight, you're going to get a ticket. You know what I mean? You're probably going to go to jail. You know what I mean? You're going to have a court date. You know what I mean? You're going to get put on probation. You know what I mean? Your cops are coming. You know what I mean? If you get caught in a fight, you know what I mean? For fucking whatever they call it. You know what I mean? What do they call that shit? Battery? Over here, they call that shit battery if you get in a fight.
Misdemeanor battery, yeah.
Yeah, fucking, well, yeah, you know what I mean? If you record a fight, then you're fucking...
That's true.
You're going to put it on the internet. If you just have it for your own, you know what I mean? Then I could kind of see, but a motherfucker who's recording something obviously did it so that way he could show somebody. You know what I mean? show somebody, and that person that you show it to, you send it to them. The person who recorded it might be solid, and they'll be like, "Oh, check this out." You know what I mean? They send it to this person, and then they send it to that person. Later on down the line, we don't know who that person is.
Who that person
You know
sent it
what I
to?
mean?
Simon and that person,
they
that
go and
person,
turn
that
it
person.
in, and then the reality is it's the motherfucker from the beginning, at the beginning of the train's fault. You know what I mean? Or how that video got out. But then again, I understand why he wanted to record it. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to prove. You know what I mean? Like, hey, homies, you know what I mean? Look, here it is. You know what I mean?
Fuck. That's why he's no now.
Now you're proving to the cops that there was a fight. I mean, it's an iffy situation. It's an iffy situation. But I don't think King Little G had somebody record it though. Is that how it was, or was it just somebody in the crowd? Do you know?
Oh no. Well, he said there was a video, but it's never came out yet, and I hope it doesn't because that's a bad look, dog. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, if he says he just posted like he just wrote a little paragraph what he did, whatever. But if there's as long as there's no physical, proof.
Yeah, there's no physical proof. I mean, then it's just hearsay.
It's all hearsay, Simon. Yeah, there's no stamps on it, homie. There's no stamps, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I kind of hope he did do it. I kind of hope he allegedly did.
Hey, but I see I'm a podcaster, homie, but I don't get on here and talk about I don't get on here and talk wild, homie, and go at people.
I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody either, you know.
I try to stay away from all that shit, dog. You know. I try my best. Try my best to stay away from talking about gente food or talking about different barrios or different, this person, that person,
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, exactly. Your mind's focused on moving forward with the culture. Yeah. I definitely.
I mean, if you want to know behind the scenes, you can always get at me. But online.
Yeah, online.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like there's a limit that we know we don't cross, my boy. We know that. You know what I mean. It's all fun till the DA picks the feds. Yeah, the fed. Once the feds pick you up, it's because they already have evidence and they're gonna fucking slam you already. They ain't coming till they're ready.
To be on the feds once he's done with the state thing. My homie Chuck from my neighborhood and shit. He's doing some state time right now, and then he got to jump on the bus and go to the feds and shit. So free my homie.
I saw the picture of your homie right there. Salute to the homie right there, dog. I saw the picture.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I heard the song too, and I was like, damn, homie, that shit hit me.
Yeah. Which one? That Prison Blues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hit me because I got right now. My little cousin, he just hit Beaumont right now, and that fool's on the main on Beaumont, so he got 16. So he was sitting there, homie, and I haven't heard from the Vato in a couple months, homie. So last week I called and I'm like, hey, is he not a medical? They said, nah. I said, all right. That's all they could tell me. He wasn't a medical, so I'm like, all right. He's still there. Like, all right.
Yeah. Probably just in the hole, you know what I mean? Probably just chilling, kicking back.
He's a youngster, you know how I do it,
Yeah,
He's in the worst state right now, G. Beaumont. Fuck.
Yeah. They get it in.
They're getting it in right there, dog. Acho. They were locked down, but we ain't gonna speak about all that. We crossed that out. Anyway, shit, my bad. I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, but he's right there doing time. But anyways, I encourage all the youngsters to stay away, dog.
If you ain't ever been there, you don't want to go.
Stay away.
Yeah, stay away from that shit for sure.
Fuck it. Hey. Drugs too, homie. I lost a lot of family recently too. I lost 2 family members to drugs. So hey, shit's crazy, dog.
Yeah. People get lost in that shit, overdose in this shit. It's just crazy. Even they're not dead, you know what I mean? But they're still gone, you know what I mean? They're gone.
Yeah.
It's definitely fucked up fucking scenario. That shit's sad. Actually, the homie just passed away. Rest in peace of the homie Grumpy. He passed away on that shit. He was solid ass. He was a youngster too. The homie was only like 20 years old. Passed away on that. He overdosed on that shit.
Damn.
Dad, there's nothing.
Hold on, check the phone. See where it's at. Let me check.
Let
me see my phone.
5
Hold
for
on,
it.
y'all. Hold on.
I feel the ding tons.
Let me see. This guy, dude. This guy's in. What up, Snoop? Snoop's the homie right there, too.
What?
Oh yeah, salute.
Homie from Massa. You know, I'm pretty sure you've been
Sorry, Dad.
around
What I
some.
press the home though?
What the fuck you do?
I press whole locating thing.
You turn.
This is live on we're live on YouTube, right? We're live on YouTube.
Simon.
Yup, live on YouTube.
Yes,
Shout out my
sir.
homie Toker right here. This is my homie Toker right here. My homie Frank White.
Where? Where, Dad?
Hey, what's up, my boy? How you doing?
Where?
Salute.
Salute, my boy. Hey, here.
Shut me
It's
up.
almost here. Look.
Where?
It's almost here. Look.
Where that green dot is?
It's one stop away. Just watch it. All right. It's been a Kelly facts, homie. Vatos wanna get caught up. Serio. If you want to do some time,
No,
just go
someone's
do a
here.
crime, homie.
It's almost here because
Yeah,
one.
Do some real. Go do a real holiday and get busted, and then see if you're really down for the ride.
Yeah, see if you don't. Yeah.
You better not lock it up behind the cop car.
Don't come back. Yeah, don't come. You better come back with your name still intact, homie. Straight the fuck up.
Hey, when you hear that click click, don't fucking be like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Hey, and that happens a lot too. Like I seen a lot of homies fold and shit. You know, they'll fucking get in a sticky situation and
Someone's here because
like
look
it
at
all
the.
comes back from. It's like damn,
I'm gonna go
all
check
that
it.
deep shit you did out just went out the window, my
Oh, it's
boy.
gonna come to the door.
Look from Ireland.
But I get the money.
Fuck yeah, homie, Ireland. You got hey.
No, it's here.
Turn it on.
It's here.
Go.
It's here.
Go to the room. Here.
It's here.
Hey, you never heard of the homie Blackie Fontana? Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lucky Fontana, yeah. Hell yeah.
The homie right there, dog. We announced a good motherfucker right there. His neighborhood, he's like fucking, he's like what, like we used to go to Swami. He's probably like 15 minutes away from right here from Rubidoux. Yeah. Hey, we were close, dog. And hey, damn.
Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew. I met him at the record shop right there by Bayaso. You know Bayaso Duke's Click, OG Bayaso?
Yeah. He passed away too, huh?
Yeah, fool. He used to have hey, all the homies right here in the Inland Empire, we used to all go right there and do a CD shop in Fontana. And we used to all kick it right there, dog. And buy clothes, buy CDs, tattoos, everything.
Yeah.
Damn, dog, when he died, dog, the Swami will never be the same, G. Never.
Yeah.
Shit, it was empty last time. His booth was all gone, dog. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he definitely was a rebel. He was dope.
Hey, he been in that Fontana Swami since the early 2000s, dog. He was there for a fucking minute, fool.
Man.
I met Owlboy right there too. I met your Shadow. I met him right there too.
Yeah, I met Owlboy. He came out and did a show with Conejo out here in Denver.
That's right.
We opened up for them fools. We kicked it. We went back to the boat. We kicked it with Conejo and shit. No cool.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, do your thing.
Damn, this was. Hey, so is that your studio or is that where you bump music and shit?
Yeah, well, it's a garage, but I got it set up like a little home studio. I don't know how to.
Yeah, that shit looks clean though. That shit looks hella dope. Damn, what ya? That's right, my boy. Yeah, that shit's feed me. Yeah, in process. That's right, fool.
That's where I make my graphics and shit for Latin Beast TV.
That's right, dog.
Yeah, I got my booth over there on the other side of that wall right there. There's
Yeah, right. Shit. Damn, fool. That's legit, dog. Yeah, I like that. Behind you, let's take another shot at Toker. Let's see Toker one more time for the homies.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, homie.
Salute. Damn, dog. Shit, that's right, fool. You're a solid real motherfucker. Salute, homie, for having the locked on. Hey.
Yeah.
Last of the dying breed right here on the camera, G. Serio.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's right. Yeah,
hey, motherfucking, ain't nobody got, man, homie, last of the dying breed right there for sure, dog. Damn. That's like the last of the generation, homie. Toker, when he left,
we the last ones, homie. We the last ones. We the last ones, you know what I mean? Fucking, it's crazy. A lot of the real ones are passing away, you know.
Either that or they're never coming home.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
You know.
for real.
And
It's
for the
fun.
ones that know people, that really know people, that really done time or really family, friends, homies, right? It's hard, dog. You're not. They're not just in there by you think about them every day. It's just like you're in there with them too. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And like I've been out of prison since 2016, and like there's not a day that doesn't go by where I don't think about the homies, that are still stuck back there and shit. And I would just be chilling. I'd be like, damn, these fools are fucking locked down right now. And then my homie Chubbs and shit, he caught tapping with the homie all the time and shit. You know what I mean? So we're always rapping on that fool and shit. He's supposed to slam down. My homie Chubbs, he's the one that's on his way to the feds after he does the state time and shit. But yeah, we still tapped in with the homies, still locked down and shit. You know what I mean? We haven't forgotten them fools. We still be tapping in with them homies.
Damn, fool. That's a hard one right there. Man. I mean, damn.
Yeah, it sucks. You know what I mean? Because people forget them. People will go away for 10 years even, and people out here will forget them. You know what I mean? They'll forget.
You know, and recently I had like almost 3 years ago. It's been a while. My stepdad got out after doing a little like good stretch, and he I try fuck homie. I try to like guide him, but he was just a loose cannon, homie. I mean, he's been so long since um he stayed out for like not even a year, dog, and he violated. He caught an assault charge and went back. He about to get out again, but man, I'm really hoping this time we can give him some like.
Yeah.
Back then, I wasn't on a strong. I wasn't that. I was on the kind of. We were on the same level, dog, and I was just like maybe a little bit more. I want to say familiar with the freedom. G, feel me?
Yeah.
I knew how to maneuver a little bit more, but I was showing him the wrong. I want to say like not the wrong, but like he started finding certain things he shouldn't have. And once the homie started like you go somewhere, they're like, oh yeah, your stepdad was. Oh fuck. Oh man, you lost control, homie. He's a grown ass man, what fuck, but hopefully this time around, see how it goes, dog. But that fool's
because over time that's how a person's brain becomes fucking wired, you know what I mean? So that's all they know. When they come out, they don't know how to function out in society, you know what I mean?
I taught the vato how to use a cell phone, how to use a computer. Like I sat down with the vato and showed him how to use YouTube. I took time out of my, because I had a lot of heart for the home, like I still do. So I said, you know what? He asked me, he told me I don't know how to use a phone. It's been a long time. You got to show me how to use my cell phone, Hey, homie, not everybody goes like. I know you probably experienced this, dog, for sure, but not a lot of homies have experience where they got to help the homie guide them through society, freedom.
Yeah. And
you can't stop this fool because he's looking at you.
I still have questions. I mean, there's times where I even have to ask my homie, you know what I mean? Because my homie's never been in the joint, you know what I mean? So there'll be times where like I'll have to ask him or another homie, like, hey homie, how would I go about this? You know what I mean? And it'll be something simple, you know what I mean? But it's just like I say, you know what I mean? Your fucking brain becomes wired a certain way when you're fucking stuck like that for a certain amount of time, you know what I mean? You fucking, and it's they're hard habits to break,
Yeah. Yeah, like me, homie, I still stay with my shoes on all day, and I was fucked up because I tell my other parent like, hey, I hate that fucking habit. Hey,
it's funny you say that because like for like 3 years after I got out, I was still wearing my shower shoes in the shower. I don't do it no more, you know what I mean? But that was one of the
I wear my inside the pad. I'll stay with my shoes on to the night, homie. But I'll stay with them right there, and I don't see like only certain motherfuckers know that and go through that. But I'm trying to kick that habit, homie. But I think it's gonna be forever, homie.
Small habits are hard to break, homie. I already know. Like I'll catch myself doing something like, oh, like what the fuck. I'll even be like throwing like my Heineken towel when I'm fucking taking it. I know it's fucking gross, but my Heineken towel when I'm taking a shit because like you heard the toilet flush a bunch of times.
Why you fucking?
Because I ain't trying to stink up the shit. I ain't trying to stink up the bathroom.
Yeah. Hey fool, what about? I know you probably. I'm like this, so I know you like like fucking. I think it's here. Check the door. Let me see like I'm always cleaning, organizing. Shit has to be like I can't stand clutter.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Let me see the thing. Like, fucking I have to be like on point with my shit, you know?
Yeah, I used to be like that too. And I think that's one of the habits that's one of the habits I wish I still would have broke. You know what I mean? Because like I'll catch myself fucking have shit unorganized. You know what I mean? But like that when I was in there, you know what I mean? After I got out, like I had my shit all fucking nice. You know what I mean? Fucking, and that was one of the habits that broke.
Yeah, fool. And slowly it starts.
But I kind of wish that was one of the ones that stuck. You know?
What's up, Italiano? I said much, brother. Yeah, man. I got Ireland on this motherfucker. Salute to Ireland. Shouts out to Ireland.
That's right. That's
You know
what's
what I mean?
up.
Straight up.
All over. That's what's up. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on this shit. Shout out to Flame Live TV. You know,
Shout out to you, my boy, for tapping in. Fucking shout out to Lockdown, no doubt.
Yeah, shout out Lockout TV.
You don't know the homie, you gotta go check him out, man. Go subscribe to the homie's channel. You know what I mean?
Tap in with the homie.
Sharing is caring, dog. You know,
Yeah.
good homie. Nah, that was a good conversation, though. That shit, it be like that, though.
Oh yeah, shit. Nice, genuine conversation. That's how it should be. You know what I mean?
You know, we can't forget about the ones that are behind the walls. Definitely, we can't forget about the ones when they come out. You know, it's hard, homie. It's hard for us. It's hard for us. It's hard for me every day. Like I got 2 boys, and I'm trying to stay on a straight road, homie.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel it.
It's hard, dog. It's hard.
Yeah, I got 3 boys and a girl, so I definitely feel where you're coming from, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And my homie got the little squad too. My homie Toby got the squad going. He got the little football team. My homie has a little cheerleader squad. There's a bunch of all of his kids are just one boy.
Yes, Zio. It should come out like every
Let's see.
Football blast.
Please be here.
This is.
Well, is that green thing?
It's almost here.
But me. But
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button for the homie, man. Support the real, man. That's what I always tell the homie. Support the real. You can support anybody, but try to support the ones that are really solid doing shit for really pushing.
Support the solid homie. That's real.
Real ones. You got that song Real Ones, and the homie Creeper from San Jacinto First Street shouts out to the homie. He got the same rollout, Real Ones. You should check it out. Real Ones by Big Nasty on Spotify or YouTube. It's the same jam, man. And then you guys got Gang Ties and the homies from First Street. They got Gang Ties too. I'm like, that's right, homie. Colorado, California.
Who is it? What's his name?
Look up Creep Nasty. Real Ones. And then Gang Ties by Tat 'em Up and Shooter.
All right, yeah, I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, the homies from First Street right here, they get down, homie.
Oh yeah,
I actually have homies music on my channel and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do. I want to do a live in-person interviews, dog, and I'm gonna try to get the homie on here. I want to do in-person interviews.
That'll be dope.
I got the studio set up. I got all the lighting and shit, dog. But I just been, I want to say lagging it. I've been busy. I'm a busy motherfucker, dog. So to sit down and like have motherfucking, I want to do it, but it takes a lot of time, homie, and I'm barely like doing these interviews. You know, I have a lot of people like, Loked up been sending me a lot of solid hint. I got a lot of hint that's gonna come on. You know.
Hell yeah, that's right.
All support from the. And have you heard of the Duke? He's from Pueblo too. I think he's from Duke. So.
Who's that?
Just for
Male?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's from out there. He's from out there in the valley. He's like in Alamosa or something, in Monte or something. Yeah. His neighborhood's from here and shit though. Yeah, I know. I don't really know him too good. I know he does music and shit. I chopped it up with him a few times and shit. We're supposed to get a little record going in and shit, but
that right.
I don't really know him too much, but I know a lot of his homies and shit from out here.
I had an interview with the little homie. I showed him, I told him he wants to do, come back on and shit. Hey homie, like my goal is support the homies that are doing music, but homie, Like I said, like I could have had already a million. I mean, I had a lot of views, dog, but I could have been bigger. But I don't just want to bring on any motherfucking dog.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that. Like I said, that fucking oversaturates the game and shit. You know what I mean?
Patience, hey homie, patience is the key, dog. Because everybody has their timing. Timing is the key, homie, to success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Patience, and timing equals success. You know?
Yup. Yeah, I already know. And a lot of motherfuckers don't comprehend that shit.
Órale, on probation. Yeah, get off probation, little homie. Pursue that music, my G. You know, you can stay active. Just keep doing the music for sure.
Oh yeah, mom. Yeah, there's a lot of good homies from that neighborhood and shit. Rest in peace, my homie Indio and Blanco and shit. Those are some real homies. There's some veteranos from that neighborhood. A lot of fools out here don't really know them or never even heard of them because they've been down so long, you know.
That's right.
But yeah, they both passed away. I shouted them out in that Prison Blues record I did and shit. 'Cause them fools gave me a lot of clutch on shit, you know.
A lot of clutch. Hey, I don't hear fools say that. And hey, you know, I know. Let me tell you something that you probably know. Like a lot of fools, dog. Okay, if you've been to prison back like in the late 2000s, I want to say early 2000s, homies say joint. The homies that been
I say
busted
joint. I say the joint
recently,
too.
you say
Yeah, I say
prison
joint.
or the pinta. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I say all of it. I say all of it. You know what I mean? My shit's all. You know what I mean? I say all of them.
No,
It
but
just
when I heard you say that,
whatever
my
comes out,
stepdad was like,
whatever rolls off the tongue at that time. You know.
my stepdad was like, that fool was always like, I just got the joint, just got the joint. You know, he kinda like, that's what it reminded me of like the old school version. Like that fool always say that. I mean, I always trip out
Yeah.
fucking
Or,
loose
or
cannon.
or they'll be like, or the homie Torcido right now. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Torcido for
yeah,
a while.
yeah. That came from that. You don't really hear that. There's a lot of. I want to say our youngsters are like talking in a different language now. It's just trippy, homie. You
Yeah,
know,
it's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
it's loss of guidance, G. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lots of guidance, and that's what I was saying. Like the older homies
And, you
get
know,
sneaked out, so they don't fool the homies.
and I don't want to say it's loss of guidance because a lot of older homies try to put, but the little homies are they just lose cannons right now. G, they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. They ain't trying to take no orders from
They ain't
nobody.
trying to hear nothing from. They look
Yeah,
at you like, homie, you old G. Like, you ain't gonna hear from you. You know, they ain't trying to hear all that shit. No, like,
and like I remember when we were growing. Like I don't know about you, but I remember when I was growing up. You know what I mean? We used to like hold the older homies high. You know what I mean? Like that's the older homie right there. That's the big homie right there. You know what I mean? We used to hold them fools to a high standard. You know? And now it's just like, oh, I ain't gotta listen to you. So like there's not like when it comes to the younger homies, there's only a certain few. Like I could count them on my hand that are like my everyday motherfuckers. You know? Like cause a lot of the young fools I don't really focus on. I mean, no disrespect to the youngsters and shit, but like you said, it's kind of a loss of guidance, you know. And
yeah.
like, like I want fools around me who are on the same program as me, you know. Yeah, we're both homies and shit, but you're just not functioning the way you should, you know.
All right, my boy. That's right. Yeah, like you know, nah, yeah. Hey, so what you working on right now? You're in process of fucking working on some music or what?
Yeah, this one right here, it's still fucking in process. This one's called Game Deep. We got like 5 singles we want to drop that are ready to go. We just gotta record them. Well, they recorded them. I just gotta record my parts, and then I gotta mix them and shit. I gotta mix them, and then but we really want to get more into videos and shit. We had a videographer, but he passed away and shit. It's already been almost a year. I want to say almost about a year. He was dope as fuck. He was like he was guaranteed the sickest one in Colorado. You know what I mean? There was no one here that could spoke to him. But fools are catching up to him now. You know what I mean? They're catching up to him now, and we're gonna go fuck with the homie KA one because he's getting sick with the camera. That was dope as fuck. He's from out there in Denver. He lives out there in Denver. He's from another state. I forgot where he's from, but he came out here with nothing, nothing. I think it was just him and his kid in the
Yeah.
car, sleeping outside, and he got a camera and started making videos for people, and then you know what I mean, got on the grind then, you know what I mean? So
Hey, that camera, no joke.
we're gonna be fucking with him because that fool, like I say, he's dope with the camera, and
Here.
I know that he could capture our vision, you know what I mean, on what we want. Because that
Oh
homie,
no.
the homie who did the video, little homie, and real ones only, and that Sunday cruising, that was the one who unfortunately passed away, and that fool was able to catch our vision perfect. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and I know with this homie that he'll be able to do it too. We just gotta tap in with them. You know what I mean? I chop it up with them and shit, but we just gotta make it happen with this. So with these 5 songs, we'll probably make about, I want to say, at least 2 videos out of the 5 that we got. You know,
Yeah.
at least 2 or 3. I like to.
Shit, the fuck. It's coming right now. Just wait. Here.
Is it almost here?
Yeah, it's almost here. Go.
Almost?
Yeah, go.
We always working. I got features coming with the homie. I don't know if you ever heard of the homie. Creeper. OG Creeper Marlo. He's with Late Night Creeper Entertainment. Him and the homie Rascal Low. They're out there from Texas and shit. They're dope as fuck. They're straight gang banging music. They're dope as fuck. I got a record coming with him. I got a couple records with them. But I got another one coming with him, and then I got another one coming with the homie Chino 1216. He's from out there. He's an upstate homie. Shout out to the homies from the upstate. You know, I got a record with him, but we're working on another record. I just gotta fucking send it back to him. Then I also just put on these 2 little homies from here. Uh, the homie Sleepy and the homie fucking Little Crazy. I got a single we're about to drop. They're gonna be their little debut song on Steel City Productions, the YouTube channel and shit. So I'm gonna help them fucking cause they recorded on phone, you know what I mean? And they got potential, you know what I mean? So I took them in, put them on the label. So I'm gonna help guide them with their music and shit. And fucking, you know what I mean? Hopefully they go. Hopefully they blow. You know what I mean?
Hey, you got some fire ass music, dog. And like I said, let me salute because I saw you with the solid ass cat, dog. I've been bumping YB since he came out, dog. I remember when my YB came out.
Yeah, Lil Yogi.
Lil
Remember
Yogi.
Yogi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yogi's original name. Yeah, Lil Yogi. Come on.
66, you know what I mean?
26, that's right. Yeah, that one, hey, dog. I think he's our generation. Now you got the new generation like Drummer Boy and shit like that King Little G. You know, King Little G been around for a while, but I think his style is the newer generation style.
Yeah, and YB also changed up his style too, because like back in the day, he was like straight like he still is kind of rap, you know what I mean? But like it was more like homie sounding, you know what I mean? And that's what like elevated his sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he elevated his sound,
He definitely found his sound now, you know, because that's what hit a million. That's what comes out with some dope ass shit now.
That's legit.
I mean, those shit was dope too, but like as far as like mainstream sounding, you know.
Hell yeah, fool.
Yeah, he's dope, fucking.
From Northern California. Good music, no respect. But yeah, homie got good music for sure. He got talent for sure, homie. You know, and there's a lot of good,
underrated. There's a lot of good rappers out there, homie rappers that don't have the exposure like everyone else does, you know.
Come on, you're right, dude. They need that little push, dog, and that's why That's where
you come in. That's where you come in.
Exactly, dog.
I'm glad
you said that. You beat me to it, dog. You remind me of. It's funny. Damn, homie, I could see myself posting it with you talking a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, chilling, homie. We'll be
like deeper level, dog, like conversating, because you can only go so far on the internet. But fucking trip out though, like that shit just dope though. Like you got a lot of gang of music though, and that shit slaps, homie, hard.
Yeah, appreciate
and Colorado's been showing me a lot of love, dog, and I salute to the homies.
Yeah. It's crazy too, because like for the longest time, a lot of people thought, well, they still do, but they always thought that Colorado was just fucking ski resorts and snowboarding and shit. Like I never even been snowboarding or skiing in my life. You know what I mean?
I thought of that too. Like
but that's like in the richer part. You know what I mean? Richer parts of Colorado. You know what I mean? Like in Aspen and shit. Like I never even been in Aspen.
Is that like
nobody been in Aspen? You been to Aspen?
I've been to Aspen a couple times, but it wasn't like nothing to.
It's nothing to brag about.
No, I just kind of stopped, ate, and then kept driving through. Like it was never. That's too rich for me, homie.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's like for the rich people, you know what I mean? And like everywhere has the rich parts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all have our rich, and we all have.
You come in the ghettos, homie, you're gonna get lost in the snow. You know what I mean? That's why I say in that song, "Little Homie," you know what I mean? Where we live, you could get lost in the snow. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get lost out here.
Hey,
whether it's the fucking gang violence, whether it's just any type of violence, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers get lost out here.
It's not yes.
Hey, out there, you're allowed to carry, like without no worry.
Yeah, unless you're like a Fallon and shit. Like I'm not even supposed to be like I'm not even supposed to be around guns. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. Tell me you.
yeah. Or if you got a DV, if you got a domestic violence, you can't have a gun either. Or what did you say? Or a restraining order. If someone got a restraining order on you, then you can't carry a gun either. Those are the three things that prevents you from carrying a gun out here. If you ain't got none of that shit, then you're good.
Hey, let's move to Florida, perro. You can have you don't have to have a permit. You can get whatever you want.
Really?
Them fools right now, they passed a bill in Florida that you can fucking possess a semi-auto without a permit, dog. You know?
I mean, there's got to be limitations on who could carry them, though, right?
I got it.
Yeah, there is though. You can't. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's what they say. That.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like, imagine. I mean, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's kind of a fucked up thing because then everyone's running around with guns, so the crime rate's gonna fucking boost like a motherfucker.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it will.
If the good guys are armed, the bad guys ain't gonna fuck with the good guys. Because the good guys are armed.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Armed bad guys from.
But a motherfucker who's all dannied out, who's all perked out, you know what I mean? They're gonna go to the extent, you know what I mean? That's how it is.
That's when they get shot.
I'm gonna go try to take those guns.
Yeah. Then they're gonna try to take the guns from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, never seen my phone.
Yeah, they're working on taking all the guns. I'm a big old conspiracy theorist. What about you, homie? Are you a conspiracy theorist? Because I go down the rabbit hole. Homie from Colorado, that's right. Go to the homie from Super Town. I was out there in El Paso not that long ago. Well, about a year ago. I was out there chilling. with the homie and shit. We're down there chilling in Mexico, right there in Paloma, in Chihuahua. Down there chilling, going back and forth and shit.
That's right. You can open carry, is that right?
You can open carry concealed.
Military base. Wow.
You could open. Yeah, here it's just open carry.
Bring it, mess it up. You said
Here. No, I'll go. Give it to me.
Yeah. So
That's crazy. That's crazy. Your chair kind of looks like mine, homie.
Órale. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Little pillow and shit. Is that a pillow that comes off?
I got a pillow too. Yeah, I got the back one too, right here.
Oh shit! Damn. I need to get I got one, but it don't come off.
Hey, that one helps for like when you like sit back on it.
Oh yeah, I already know. I be sitting here for hours too, whether it's from editing or fucking doing graphic designs. You know, fuck that shit fucking takes the phone.
Graphic designs. I wanna talk to you more offline about shit like that. Hey, go play. Let me see the stuff so I can give it to you. Let me see it.
Yeah,
hey,
shit, I do logos. I do fucking flyers. I do fucking whatever. Anything that has to do with graphic design shit. I do a fucking wedding invitation or a fucking baby shower invitation. You know what I mean? Any kind of invitation.
Plug it into the cable so it can work. Hey, that's dope though. I barely learned well, not barely, but when I started doing my my channel, dog.
How?
I learned.
How do we do that?
Hold on, give me a second. I learned how to make my own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how it was with me too. You know what I mean? Because graphic design fucking is expensive. You know what I mean? If you want good high quality fucking graphic design, you gotta pay for that shit. And a lot of motherfuckers don't want to pay. I want.
Shit.
But yeah, fucking that's like I was saying, like that's how it was too. You know what I mean? Like I had to start making my own shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, fucking graphic design is expensive. You know? Fucking.
Hell yeah. That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you gotta fucking make sure your own self, you know what I mean? Fucking, I just took the time, you know what I mean, to fucking perfect the craft, you know what I mean? Well, I still criticize my shit, but
Cool.
I'm to the point, you know what I mean? Like my shit's like good, high quality and shit, you know? So
Yeah.
when it comes to graphic design, you know what I mean? You gotta pay, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
far as
Yeah.
like a CD cover and shit, like the cover, like you post on Instagram or whatever, or not Instagram, but like the cover to use for your Spotify or for your iTunes or whatever.
Come
Or
on.
the cover, you know, fucking, I charge $75 for a cover, you know, $75, and then like logos, they actually start like at 150, depending on what type of logo, you know what I mean? 'Cause
The
a lot of
size,
people,
logo, and all
a lot of people will come to me and be like, "Oh, I want a logo," but like, you know, like what kind of logo? And then they'll start explaining their business, which is cool, but like what I'm asking is like, there's like 7, 8 different types of logos. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that either until I got into the field of making logos. You know what I mean? There's like 7, 8 different types of logos. You know?
right. That's dope, fool. That is hella dope.
Fort Bragg military base. Yeah, where's that at? Where's Fort Bragg at? Find out right now. Yeah, look it up.
North Carolina, my boy.
That's in North Carolina.
Hey, you know what?
Damn.
I think that's what that's
Ask him if he can. Is he? So he's by the ocean, huh? You can see the ocean.
He said he's on a military base. What the?
Yeah. So I wonder if he can see the.
That's one of those.
I don't know if you heard. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me saying earlier about being a conspiracy theorist, but supposedly there's a bunch of Russian ships surrounding the U.S. right now. Oh, did you hear about that?
Is that real?
Yeah, Sadio, homie, from every corner of the U.S. You know, like boom, like right there on the boom, 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 and
Hey,
there's the Russian fucking warships supposedly right now.
because recently they sent out like a little thing on Google out here, like to get prepared, like start supplying yourself just in case a war kicks off. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Shit
Yeah,
tripped me out, homie. I was like,
it's real.
what?
We're gonna live to see the beginning of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then like our kids, fuck, they're gonna be in the midst of
You
it.
know, in the mix, yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
And
that's fucked up.
people are so lost and brainwashed, they're falling in line with the fucking government. It's wild.
Follow the leader, huh, fool?
Follow the leader.
I'm not about to. It's like I ain't going that way. I'm going.
Hell no.
I'm going the other way, homie. Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
I'm be in the mountains. Fucking fight me if you can. Shit.
hell yeah.
Hey, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Hey. Yeah, but whoa. Yeah, well, hey, well, I'm gonna end it right here, my boy. It was a pleasure talking with you, dog, and having you on the channel, fool.
Yeah, appreciate you, homie. Fucking appreciate you having me. Fucking giving me the
I know you're a
opportunity.
busy man and shit, but maybe again in the future we could come back on and shit, chop it up some more. I'll get you on the DM, fool. And say,
Yeah, for sure. Let's get something going, homie. Fucking like I said, homie, we definitely see each other chopping it up right next to each other, homie. So
yeah, that's just cool.
Back on your platform, homie. Let me know, homie.
Yeah, you let me know when you're available, fool. I definitely have you back on. Fucking yeah, dog. I like the interview. This was like a good ass interview, homie. I felt like I actually had shit to talk about, homie.
Yeah, chopping it up. It's like real genuine, like I was saying.
Like a genuine homie. Like I'm talking to my cousin type shit. That's how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? Type shit. The homie just chopping it up, like. Versus like I had to find questions sometimes for the homies because they don't know what to say and shit, you know, or they don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, and then it starts to get awkward at that moment. You know what I mean? It starts to get awkward. You gotta keep the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Keep chopping it up. You know what I mean? You gotta fill each other out. You know, you bullshit with each other, chop it up.
Yep.
Anyway, you know what I mean?
This is like a good ass interview. I enjoyed this one. This one was a good conversation, my boy.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate you. Hey, let them know where to find you at, fool. Let them know.
On all digital platforms, fucking Spotify, iTunes, all that shit, YouTube, fucking check us out on Latin Beast TV. We got some fucking music videos on there, fucking Still City Productions on YouTube, Latin Beast TV, fucking anywhere music is sold, you know, tap in with the real ones only, tap in with some fucking merchandise. We got some merchandise. Well, we got to stock up, but get some fucking food laced up and shit, fucking, yeah, tap in with the fucking right here out of Pueblo, Colorado. Shout out to fucking the homie Frank Bob's TV. That's right.
That's right, fool. I appreciate you, my boy. Definitely a pleasure having you on, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know if
man.
you play a little verse or something, or what do you think?
Shit, a little verse or something. Put me on the spot. Freestyle. Shit, freestyle. That's putting me on the spot. They say they want me dead, but they ain't down to put the work in. If it's up, it's up. Catch me slipping when you lurking, talking loud on the net, like if they can be touched. Motherfuckers get all shook when the Nessa runs up. Talking about my bad homie shit, I must have been drunk. I see the bitch in your eyes and I ain't feeling it, punk. We don't play that shit. Around here, we split wigs. If you ain't in the mix, then don't speak on our politics. And that's just how it is. So it's how it's gonna go. Motherfuckers catching hoes. Ain't no stay toe to toe. Cause only gangsters deserve the options to bang it out. Yeah, you talking behind doors, but now when I'm around, I ain't hard to be found. I'm in the field where it's real, up in the east side of town, where enemies they get killed. The homies holding it down. No, we don't bust in the crowd. We catch them slipping outside and lay them down on the ground. Damn, I kind of fucked up. I got cotton mouth and shit. Yeah, I think so.
My bad, no, my mic was on. That shit was streaming full. Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, put me on the spot. I got cotton mouth and shit.
Now I know the homie too. Last time, Mr. Tech, and he's like, Spencer, we had to do part two because he's like, I got cotton mouth. I'm like, my bad. G.
Shit, fuck it, homie. This shit's authentic right there, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's only scripted. This shit, none of this shit's scripted, you know what I mean? It's real genuine shit.
Yeah, fool. I appreciate you, my boy. Said
Yeah,
you.
that's my homie. That's how I appreciate the opportunity to chop it up with you, homie. I share
Hell
my
yeah,
feelings
fool.
with yours.
Hey, boy. I definitely want to have you back on in the future. Maybe we could like bring another artist on. I know Mr. Tekken from Texas.
Yeah, I would like to have the rest of my group on here too. You know what I mean? We can
Yeah,
chop it up one on one with each of them and shit. There's two of them,
wait.
and then maybe like I said, the two younger homies that I just put on.
Come on now, G. You done offered me a whole nother opportunity, my boy. When it messaged me, that and it put a smile on my face. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'll let them fools know. They would have been here today, but they be working a lot. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys will fucking set up a date.
Let them know, homie, and DM me, fool, and we'll definitely, if I appreciate that, I definitely would love to have the camp on, fool.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah.
That'd be beautiful, fool.
On it, homie, for sure, homie.
That'd be one of a kind right there, dog. That'll be like the first done, the first camp to come on the show.
Hell yeah, you get it, homie. I'll have them tap in with you too. You know what I mean? So that way you guys.
Yeah, you already know. I appreciate you, fool. Gracias, dog. I appreciate your time, my boy. Hey, salute to you and all your homeboys, dog.
Oh yeah.
DM me, dog, and we'll stay connected, my boy. And let's move forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, homie. Let's get it, my boy.
I appreciate you, fool. Gracias.
Órale, igualmente, homie.
All right, guys. So I'm about to get out this place. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe button, and check out the homie Silent. Check out the video Gang Ties, Real Ones on YouTube. I gotta get back to doing these kids going crazy. Hey, you guys stay safe, stay blessed. I'm gone. And remember, hit the like button. Support the real. That shit's important. Don't support the wrong ones. Support